Unless you hear the gospel, believe, and you are baptized, you are not saved. There are a lot of people who are in churches today who are not saved, even though they are playing key roles in those churches. Why do I say so? According to Mark chapter number 16 and from verse 15, Jesus himself said, "Go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Whoever believes the gospel preached and is baptized shall be saved." If you believe and you are not baptized, you are not saved. If we walk by what Jesus said, if we go by what he said, even though you believe and you are not baptized, you have not met the requirements for salvation. Jesus said, this was the last thing he said before he went to heaven. Whoever believes and is baptized shall be saved. Whoever does not believe and is not baptized shall be damned. If you believe, the belief you show or demonstrate must result, one, in your baptism. You must believe in what Jesus Christ has said. You must believe in the word. That salvation is tied to these three things: hear the gospel, believe the gospel, and be baptized. If you want to be saved. If you go to school, for instance, to a campus, to a university campus, and then you see everybody there, you might conclude that all are students because they attend lectures. I can tell you that some people there are not students. If, for instance, somebody did not have the requirements for admission, maybe 5 credits, maybe the person has 2 credits or 3, and he's hoping or she's hoping that she will make up, and she's given admission or he's given admission. Do you think if he does not make up the remaining subjects that he will graduate? I tell you no. He will never graduate. There are many people in the church who are unsaved. You know why? Because even though they think or claim they believe, they are not baptized. You see, to be baptized means you believe in what Christ has said. You don't believe in some or half and throw away the other half. No. So to be saved, please follow what Christ said. Hear the gospel. Believe the gospel you have heard, and then be baptized. Then you shall be saved. Faith must lead to the obedience of faith. Baptism in this instance. If you believe, your faith must lead to obedience. You believe and you obey. You believe and you do what Jesus Christ has said to prove that you believe. Many can argue today, listen, that you are in the school does not guarantee you will be given a degree at the end of your stay if you don't meet the requirements. God cannot lie. God cannot be mocked. If you want to be saved, hear the gospel, believe the gospel, and be baptized. If this is true, that tells you that there are so many people who are Pentecostals, Charismatics, Catholics, Methodists, Anglicans, Presbyterian people, so many Baptists who are unsaved, even though they are in the church. Don't be part of that number. If you have not been baptized, please go for baptism. Go for baptism. And baptism is only for those who believe. They hear the gospel, they believe the gospel, and they are baptized. Baptism is not for infants, it's not for children. It's not for the dead. Baptism is for those who hear the gospel, believe in the gospel they have heard, and then are baptized by immersion. There's no other way. Please, my word to you today is, if you know you are not saved, because you're not baptized, please go for baptism. Believe the gospel. Be baptized, and you shall be saved. God bless you. See you again. Peace.